Hi, Paris. Thanks for helping my kids become better at division. Today, I'm going to teach you how to divide using a place value chart so that you can see how I teach my kids how to divide. It's a little bit different, and it links directly to the standard algorithm. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to share my screen. All right, so we're going to start with the number 97, and we are going to divide that by 4. So kids will see problems written like this, and I teach them to write it in the house like this, because then when we make a place value chart, I model my 10s on the side and my 1s on the side. So this becomes 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So kids will do the same thing that I just did, where they'll not put enough dots. And so you want to encourage kids to go back and count their dots. And now we're just going to circle groups of 4. And so I ask my kids to circle that 4 there, or to write themselves a little note to remind themselves that they're dividing by 4. And we're going to circle groups of 4. So in the tens column, I have 2 groups of 4. And that is saying that in the 9s, and I didn't write this very well, but in the 9s, I can divide 9 by 4, and I get 2 groups of 4. And in 2 groups of 4, there are 8. So I'm just going to show you the place value model now, and then I will show you how I relate that to the standard algorithm a little bit later. So I still have one friend here that I cannot get a group of. I still have one friend here that I cannot get a group of 4 out of. So I'm going to regroup him. So I'm going to move this friend over here, and I'm going to unbundle it. So now I have 8, 9, 10, 17 ones. So now I'm going to circle groups of 4. So there's 1 group of 4, 2 groups of 4, 3 groups of 4, 4 groups of 4, and I have 1 remaining. So I have 4 groups of 4. That's 4. In 17, I was able to get 4 groups of 4. And then I have 1 friend that's left over. So that's my remainder 1. So understanding as well with kids is that identifying that my quotient is 24 and that my remainder is 1. Okay, let's do another one. I'm going to try to set myself up for more success. So I'm going to divide, let's say we're going to divide 30, so 23, and we're going to divide that by 3. So 23, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my place value chart. And I'm going to model 23. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So right away, I can see that I cannot get any groups of 3 out of 2. So I have to regroup. So this time I have to bring 2 dots over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to circle groups of 3. So, yep. So there's 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 3. And there's 2 remainder. So then 23, I have 7 groups of 3 with a remainder of 2. So again, relating that to the vocabulary, that this is quotient equals 7 and that my remainder equals 2. So as you're helping our kids, it will be really beneficial if you pick numbers that the the divisor, this is the divisor, goes easily into the first number of the dividend. So another way, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to model this on a place value chart. This time we're doing a 3-digit number. My students aren't doing 3-digit numbers, but we'll start that next week. And so I'm going to model 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 1, 2. So I'm going to take groups of 7. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to circle all of them except for 1. And then I'm going to regroup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to circle 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left over. This is where it gets crazy. So that means I need 6 groups of 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So notice how I'm placing all of my dots in so that it's like an array. And then the other thing I would say is that the original 3 dots are still left. Sorry, original 2 dots are still left on their own. So everything is 10, so it's really easy for me to circle. Sometimes you might want to like cross off. So let me just check my width here. Okay, let's see if this works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 6, 7, and then 8. And then there's 6 left over. So I have 8 groups here. Oh, that was great. Let's try that again. I have 8 groups here, and I have with a remainder of 6, and I have 1 group here, and I have 1 group there. So that means in 8, I was able to get 1 group of 7, and out of 13, I was able to get 1 group of 7, and out of 62, I was able to get 8 groups of 7 with a remainder of 6. Okay, so now that you've seen that, I want you to know why I'm not crazy and how it really does relate to the standard algorithm. So I'm going to go back to a 2-digit number. So let's do 93 and let's divide that by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. It's time for me to go get my kiddos, so we got to do this fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 9, there are 2 groups of 4, which equals 8. And I have 1 left over. There's my 1 left over. So I'm going to bring this friend over. Remember, these are 10s and these are 1s. And I'm going to unbundle it into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to circle groups of 4. 1, 2, oh, all together I had 13. So look, when I bring down the 3, I have 13 1s. So circling groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 groups of 4, and in 3 groups of 4, that's really 12, and I have 1 left over. There's my 1 left over. This is my remainder 1. So this is how the standard algorithm relates directly to place value. All right. If you have any questions other than that, come and help me. But the best way for you to do this is to practice on your own. And once you've practiced on your own, then you can help the kids. And it's more developmentally appropriate for 4th graders to be dividing this way. Thank you for helping. You're the bomb.com.